what's the coolest thing you've been able to do or afford as a result of this career you're in?
So I've um, when I had my girlfriend, right? With you met her at the time, right? So we're married now. I think one of the coolest thing and what I would love to pass on to my kids is just being able to realize dreams, right? And a big one that I had was really to raise good kids, and a step to do that my wife and I wanted to do was really so she could stay home and raise them, and for us also to have the means to take them on vacations. And she homeschools them, and we take trips where they can go deeper into subjects and stuff. So yeah, I would, if I have to highlight one, that's definitely, that's one of the coolest things.
All right, and I gotta ask though, what are you driving right now? You gotta tell all the young ones what you're driving because they can't sometimes
So
they can't see 10 years ahead, so
yeah. So I have an interesting strategy, right? So I drive an old car, right? I don't drive a brand new car. So what my wife and I have decided is get out of debt, pay off our house, and then live a life where we can travel whenever we want to Cape Verde and back. We have plans for Cape Verde, right? But what I do whenever I need to scratch an itch, right, I can always rent a nice car, and when we go on trips, sometimes we do, you know splurge a little bit. But we since we met last time, I moved to Alabama. I live in the countryside there. I bought a property there, so we moved to the country. It was supposed to be a 6 month thing, but since I'm there, there's no need to buy anything expensive. I don't drive much, so whenever I need to come to Connecticut here, company pays for cars, and when we go on trips, we need to rent a nice car. We can't afford it, right? So if we need to do that, we do that when we need to.
so you're working from home. Pratt and Whitney, the company you work for, is in Connecticut. So at times you travel like you're doing right now because you're doing some work this week, I'm sure, right, with the company.
Mhm.
And you just, hey, I'm gonna buy some property in the South, a little cheaper there. And I mean, that's adulting. Angel's shirt, adulting the 1 star, but like, guys, it's not about the flashiness, it's about foundation, and that's what George is putting on you. So much
Yeah,
respect for that, brother.
I
I
appreciate
would
it. And
add
that
one
what they
thing,
say.
man. It
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna add there that for me, it's been all about freedom. Just gaining that freedom of thought, freedom to buy what you want, and I know if I go drop some money on a nice car, that would set me back for a bit. So, so that's where we are. So.
Yeah, that's so
Yeah.
that's so dope. Like every successful person, I'll tell you, like the people who like millions, live below your means. My man is driving whatever he wants to drive, but if he wants to rent a Ferrari, he wants to rent he could do that if he wants to. The fact that he could get up and leave and like let his family not worry about working because they got enough money to be able to like. And this is when you pursue a career in this business. And again, George, Cape Verde, man. So immigrant to our country, didn't know and did the work that was really important. And now he said, a word that I six freedom. Like, that's what our people were fighting for so long, is right, and having the freedom to move, to think, and do the things that we want to do.